Welcome to Cow Chair Sessions, where we highlight new up-and-coming country artists. I'm your host, Sue Bonzell, and I have a special guest today, my friend Dustin Saylor. I got to play his song on the radio, and he is here live at the Cow Chair Sessions studio. Okay, welcome to Cow Chair Sessions. We have a special guest today. My friend Dustin Saylor is in the studio. Welcome.
Well, thanks. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
I'm excited because you are our very first guest, part of our maiden voyage.
Let's go.
So-
I'm always ready for an adventure. See how...
So I've known you for quite a while. You're one of my favorite musicians here in Sonoma County.
Thank you.
I do a fair amount of following you around. I'm kind of like a stalker, which is super fun. But you play in kind of the country folk realm.
Absolutely. Yeah, American country singer-songwriter. That's what I call myself.
Okay. So and you play a fair amount of cover songs as well.
I do.
One of my all-time favorites, David Allan Coe.
You never call me by my name.
we used to yell this out to have you play.
I had to shut him up eventually, so I just decided to learn the song.
You did, and you do it really well.
And it's a crowd favorite.
It is a crowd favorite.
They love it, and I love it.
It's so good.
Such a good song.
So who are your influences as you were developing your music style? Who were your biggest influences?
Well, when I was a young man, it was like, Dave Matthews Band, Goo Goo Dolls, Matchbox 20. I did love 90s country, like Tim McGraw.
Nice.
Garth Brooks, Travis Tritt. I saw him at the LBC a couple years ago. That was an amazing show. I could have sat and listened to him. John Prine, a singer-songwriter that just has influenced my songwriting. Modern songwriters, Luke Combs always blows me away.
Yes.
Chris Stapleton. I'm a fan of Chase Rice. I think he's awesome.
He
I
is
follow,
awesome.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. I'm always stoked to see him. And Thomas Rhett is one of my other favorite ones. And
Okay.
Jason Aldean.
See,
Yeah,
now
he's great.
You're just making a whole list of like all of my favorite singers.
I know,
so
they're
it's
awesome.
like, okay,
It's just
we're gonna put that list, and then there's Dustin is on the list too.
That's
right.
right.
There.
Let's go.
You're one of them.
That's
This
right.
is great.
Let's do it.
This is great. So you have a new album that
Mhm.
you have just released. Is this kind of like the first like studio album you've done, or what have you done in the past?
I have done other recordings. The first EP I did, I was a youngster. I was like 20. No, I'm not that much older now. But this is like my new EP I just released in 2020, well, last year. But we weren't able to have a party, but we're gonna have one. It's coming soon, and it's a song, EP called "Simple Life." And it's
Yes.
just about having that simple life, waking up, having the ones you love close to you, working hard, giving to your community, that kind of stuff.
So did you write some of those songs during our pandemic?
No, a lot of these songs are written maybe a year or two ago,
Okay.
or I guess 2-3 years now.
Okay. So I know a little bit about you, and I know you have you got kind of a yoga thing going on too.
I do, yes.
So
I love
mean,
yoga.
we don't know, normally you wouldn't think like yoga, country music, but I mean, I kind of like
I
that.
guess not, yeah.
So
that's
tell me
true.
about like what yoga is for you and what it means to you.
Yoga was something that came into my life and reconnected me to my spirituality in a really unique, different way. I grew up going to church every Sunday, and that was great. But kind of just had a lot of questions throughout my life, and yoga was something that I was able to come to. I got my yoga teacher training. I'm a yoga teacher. So yeah, it's fun. But besides that, yeah, yoga's been a beautiful thing. I would not be able to touch my toes if it wasn't for yoga.
I don't know if I can touch my toes.
It's so funny. So it's increased my flexibility not only in my body but in my mind and in my soul.
I can imagine that kind of helps you get a little bit grounded as well when you're, you're doing your songwriting, really getting into the flow, that kind of thing. So
it allows you working on your breath work, being present, really allowing yourself to feel what's happening in the moment and then expressing that. And so, yeah, it's definitely helped my songwriting.
I love that. So you have the new album. I've got a copy of it right here. Simple Life. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Would you be willing to play some music for us here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is cool. I'm really excited about this. So in just a minute, we're going to have Dustin play live his new single, Simple Life, that I did play on the radio. So That's exciting. We have a very cool message from my friend Cynthia. So right after that, Dustin is going to play for us live at the Cow Chair Sessions studio.
Hi, Cynthia here from Home Run Pizza, and I am so excited to invite you to our 3-year anniversary party with special guest, Dustin Saylor. That is Sunday, June 27th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We hope to see you there.
This is my song, Simple Life. It's about a West County girl. We all know who they are. Sitting on a front porch, singing a familiar song, thinking of what once was, he should be here singing along. She goes to the garden, picks her vegetables for the day. As the sun warms her skin, she pauses, says, beautiful life, and she knows this won't last forever. Oh, she knows, so she has it now. She falls apart anytime, comes around, and one day it'll work. She knows it somehow. She feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright. Alright now. She calls up her band, says, come over, let's write us a song about love and freedom, laying our weapons down, getting along. She's off to the beach, it's time for a beer next to the fire. As the flames warms her skin, she pauses, says, a beautiful life, and she knows this won't last forever. Oh, she knows, oh, she has it now. She falls apart anytime it comes around, and one day it'll work. She knows it somehow. She feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright. She often wonders, there's gotta be more to this life, something out there for me too. She feels like she could only leave it all today, never come back. She knows this won't last forever. Yeah, she knows, oh, she has it now. She falls apart anytime it comes around, and one day it'll work. She knows that somehow she feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she falls apart anytime it comes around, and one day it's all gotta work. She knows it somehow. She feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright. She feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night. Well, and she knows she's gonna be alright. Right.
Okay, that was amazing. You are truly very, very talented,
Well,
clearly.
thank you. Thank you.
Now, that song, amazing song, Simple Life, You have a new video
I do.
for Simple Life, and I'm excited. I feel like I'm gonna premiere it. I know people have maybe seen it, but we're gonna premiere it here on the show.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that right now.
Sitting on a front porch, singing a familiar song. Thinking who I once was, he should be here singing along. Goes to the garden, picks her vegetables for the day. As the sun warms her skin, she pauses, says what a beautiful life, and she knows this won't last forever. Oh, she knows all she has is now. And she falls apart anytime he comes around, and one day it'll work. She knows it somehow. Feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears a dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright. Calls up her band, says come over, let's write us a song about love and freedom, laying our weapons down, getting along. Off to the beach, time for a beer next to the fire. As the flames warms her skin, she pauses, says what a beautiful life, and she knows this won't last forever. Oh, she knows all she has is now. She falls apart anytime he comes around, and one day it'll work. She knows it somehow. Feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright. She often wonders, gotta be more to this life, something out there for me too. She feels like she could run away, leave it all today and never come back. And she knows this won't last forever. She knows all she has now. She falls apart anytime he comes around, and one day it'll work. She knows it somehow. Feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears a dress from that night, and she falls apart anytime he comes around, and one day it's all gotta work. She knows it somehow. She feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright. She feels like $1,000,000 anytime she wears the dress from that night, and she knows it's gonna be alright.
Okay, killer video. So
Thank you.
how much fun was that
Oh
to
my
shoot out
gosh.
on the San Francisco Bay?
It was an incredible shot. It was actually Clear Lake, but I don't know.
Oh, was it Clear Lake?
was
I thought
Clear
it
Lake.
looked like it was
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
bay.
It did, and it was beautiful.
Oh, that is
But we had an
awesome.
incredible time. I had like 5 guys on the boats and cameras everywhere, and I was there sailing, and it's my sailboat.
Really?
And yeah, so it was just, oh my gosh, that day couldn't have been better. It was such a fun day.
It was beautiful. I know. I'm thinking to myself, man, I know he's got like camera people and equipment on this sailboat.
Yeah, it
Wow,
was
that's like
that.
kind of, a little bit risky.
It was risky. The guys were like hanging off the edge of the sailboat, trying to get the shots just right. And luckily, it was a beautiful sunny day. It was in January, so it was a little
Oh,
cold,
wow.
but we had so much fun.
Well, it turned out beautifully. Congratulations on the song, the album. Don't forget, you can get Dustin Saylor's Simple Life album. Where's the quickest place to get that, Dustin?
Well, you got Amazon Music, Spotify, iTunes, whatever your choice is. It's out there for you.
And what is your website?
DustinSaylor.com.
All right, DustinSaylor.com. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
here
for
with
having me.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us at the Couch Chair Sessions. You can follow me on TikTok. I'm Sue Bonzell, and we've got even more new country artists to highlight. We'll see you next time.